Some of the most powerful marketing that you will ever share isn't a tip, a graphic, or a trending sound. Now, this might actually surprise you. It's a story. It's not necessarily a super dramatic story and definitely not anything overly personal or overshared, but instead a real moment of transformation that you witnessed in your work. And the challenge is knowing how to share these stories in a way that inspires your audience while still protecting boundaries, confidentiality, and of course, the trust that your clients place in you. So, today we're breaking down 7 strategies designed to help you to use case studies ethically and effectively so you can attract the right clients without ever crossing a line. Now, before we dive in, if you're a practitioner or a coach who wants to grow your visibility with aligned, authentic marketing, go ahead and tap like and subscribe buttons. You'll never miss a new episode in this brand new marketing and visibility series. And also, it truly helps support the channel. So thank you. Hi there and welcome. I'm Lesli Bitel, and I'm an MBA trained business strategist and mentor for integrative and functional medicine practitioners, as well as coaches. And in my work, I help practitioners grow their businesses with ethical, grounded marketing that honors both your clients as well as your mission. All right, let's get into it. So, case studies are truly one of the most powerful tools that you have for creating connection, clarity, and trust, especially when you share them thoughtfully. They do really help people to understand your approach. They help potential clients see themselves in the work that you do, and they make your marketing really genuinely feel more human, supportive, and just real. So, here are the 7 strategies for sharing client stories in a meaningful, ethical, and effective way. Number 1, focus on the transformation, not necessarily the identity of the person. The transformation really is the story. The identity and the specific metrics, not so much the point. So instead of sharing the exact number of pounds lost or, the exact cholesterol drop or how many points improved, you want to really tend to shift your focus to how their life changed. So I recommend you ask yourself, what can this person now do, be, or have as a result of this change? Maybe they can now play with their grandkids again. Maybe they can go out and enjoy meals without all the gut symptoms. Maybe they wake up with lots more energy. They're feeling confident in their body. They're returning to hobbies that they once loved. They're able to handle stress with more ease. Maybe they're reconnecting to who they truly want to be. So these are the moments your audience feels emotionally connected to because it is the transformation they want for themselves. So most of the time, you'll share this without identifying details unless you have explicit written permission to do so. That includes names, ages, photos, and definitely video case studies, which require a signed legal release for HIPAA compliance. So if you don't already have a rock solid legal release, I will include my affiliate link to Coach Lisa Fraley's template. She's an attorney, and they're very practitioner friendly and make the whole process safe, simple, and aligned. And when you share stories in this way, they become universal, inspiring, and of course, completely ethical. Number 2, share insights, not overly personal details. So here, you don't need to share like lab results, diagnoses, or even really health histories. Instead, share the themes that emerged, what you noticed, what you focused on, what shifted, and what the case ended up teaching you. This turns the story into education versus exposure. Number 3, use the story to highlight your methodology. So a case study isn't a brag per se. Instead, look at it as your framework in action. So you want to talk about things like where you began, why you chose these certain steps, what created the biggest shift for the person, how your method helped guide the process, because this really helps potential clients understand what it feels like to work with you without ever sharing sensitive details. Number 4, keep your tone authentic and service driven. So we want to share these stories because you want to offer clarity, hope, and direction, not because you feel any kind of pressure to prove your results. People can really feel your intention immediately, and authenticity builds far more trust than perfection ever will. Number 5, share what you learned as the practitioner. And this is really powerful. Some of the best case studies highlight your growth too. So, for example, this case reminded me of how powerful simple foundations can be. Working with this client taught me the value of slowing down. So, this positions you as reflective, grounded, and deeply committed to your work. Number 6, tie the story to a meaningful takeaway. So, the best case studies teach a larger lesson. So, maybe the message is that healing isn't linear, foundations matter more than advanced protocols, boundaries prevent burnout, consistency beats intensity. So you want to give your audience something deeper to walk away with, something that they can apply to their own journey. Number 7, invite your audience into the story. And here, finally, we want to help your audience see themselves in the transformation. So you might ask questions such as, have you ever experienced something similar? Does this sound familiar? Is this something that you've been navigating yourself? So these gentle invitations create resonance and connection. And this is really what helps the right clients recognize, oh my goodness, this is exactly the support that I've been missing. All right, so let's take a step back and recap those 7 strategies. Number 1, focus on the transformation. What can they now do, be, or have? And only share identity with explicit written permission. Share insights versus private details. Highlight your methodology in action. Stay authentic and service centered. Reflect on what you have learned. Tie the story to a meaningful takeaway. Invite your audience to reflect and connect. And are you ready for your challenge this week? I invite you to think of one client story that taught you something meaningful. And then write it out in a simple before and after format, focusing on the transformation and the lesson learned. Then turn it into a post, an email, or even a short video this week. I think you'll be amazed at how much connection these moments can create. Also, if today's episode helped you to rethink how to use stories in your marketing, tap the like and subscribe so that you never miss an episode in this new marketing and visibility series. And if you would like some help in developing content, offers, and messaging that helps you to attract aligned clients, I invite you to join me inside the Income Accelerator Mastermind. Here we'll refine your system, strengthen your marketing, and help you to scale with clarity and confidence. You can learn more by visiting incomeacceleratormastermind.com. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, remember, the right story can spark a strong sense of connection and trust.